Okay, so our final match of the night, we have the Fellstar Miniors, who I just realized their logo. I need to put their logo in a little bit better place. Somehow it keeps going too low. There we go. The Fellstar Miniors versus the Denver Darkrais. Denver Darkrais being substitute coached by JPizzle. Hey, Chronopod, there you are. Thank you very much, by the way, JPizzle, for stepping in. Especially because AJ was stepping in, but if both teams ended up in playoffs, that wasn't gonna work so well. So we got JPizzle versus Surakihiro. Surakihiro, do you remember your sets on these? Can you give a breakdown?
Well, Skunk Tank was only really there for Sucker Punch / pursuing things. I didn't want to stay in on it, and it was just my defogger in case things started to get out of hand.
Mm-hmm.
Blaziken was just there as a SD kind of set, just so I can kind of force him to swap out and SD on the free turn, really. Aerodactyl was just there as a fast setup, pressure, like, it's just a free mon, I guess. Vizian is just my Scarf Giga Drain Energy Ball Pokemon with Hidden Power Steel. I didn't use Hidden Power Steel, so...
Why do you have Hidden Power Steel?
I forgot. I don't know why I played
Diancie?
Yeah,
I mean, like,
it might have been Diancie.
You get grass coverage, a rock type Diancie. So
Which Pokemon was it that you had it on?
I had it on Verizon. I forgot why I had
it. So is it because it hits both Diancie and Abomasnow? Maybe?
Yeah, kinda. I think that was probably the reason behind it when I was doing it.
I mean, although you're a fighting type, but like, if you wanted to switch in on it or something, I don't know why.
Yeah.
I don't know what I'm thinking.
Hippowdon is just there for like the Earthquake, Sandstream, getting rid of this Abomasnow's annoying Hellstorm.
Weather Wars.
And yeah, and then Meowstic is just here, to be Meowstic.
Right.
That's pretty much it.
Alrighty. Well, let's take a look at this replay.
If you want the real time, you need to pause each turn by like 7 minutes.
Ooh, Magic Coat, nice.
Yeah, I went with Magic Coat because Heatran normally likes to lead off with some like taunt and stuff like that, but he went straight for a Lava Plume, and I'm like, that sucks.
Predicted.
So I go for a Light Screen, and he goes for it again. I'm thinking to myself, this man really wants to burn me right now.
Yep.
And he did.
I mean, I guess at least
So
you dissuaded him
him
from having any
just
ideas.
because I wanted to see his metal. I wanted to see how bad he wanted to stay in, and he stayed in.
Right. He wants to stay in really badly.
Right, so at this point I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna get both my screens up. It's like Meowstic does much else this battle, especially when he knows my entire set.
I don't get why Meowstic exactly was brought to this game and not Slow, because Slowbro could have actually been really nice for a lot of his things.
Like, in my mind, I just didn't want two of his Pokemon coming for free, being Blacephalon and Abomasnow. Being able to...
Blaze definitely does not come in for free on Slowbro, but...
Blaziken gets a KO. Now Crocodile is here.
I don't get, in retrospect, I don't get why it was taking JPizzle like 8 minutes to make each turn. Like, why is it taking you 7 minutes to click
It was taking so long just to make each play.
Were you making dinner in between, like, your matches? Like, in
I
between your
was
plays?
just sitting here, like, falling asleep in between each play. I was like, oh, please. Let's click a move.
Well, I mean, and we did talk about this before, where we might talk about requiring the timer for matches. Now, I mean, keeping in mind that the timer still gives you 5 minutes, so...
I know, but I was here for like half an hour. I would have preferred 5 minutes. instead.
I mean, I think, and not necessarily just because of this instance, but it might be a good idea just in general to have it just to make sure that everybody's on the same playing field, because right now you could have some people playing a match with no timer and they're very relaxed, and some people playing with the timer. Now, granted, again, the timer is 5 minutes, much longer than if you're playing on cartridge. However, there's still the potential pressuring aspect of having to make a decision before the timer, whereas obviously if you don't have a timer, you don't have that.
Dude, it was having the reverse effect. Like, every single play that we've made, him taking like 7 minutes each turn was making me rethink my plays. And then at that point, it's like, then at that point I was like,
dreaded
you know what?
overthinking.
I should have just stayed with my first option. Like,
again, in Showdown,
I would have definitely just whirlwinded.
In Showdown, when you lock in a move, can you change?
Yeah, you can.
You can cancel it. But
Yeah, you can cancel it just as long as you do before your opponent makes their move.
I think Naki letting Blaziken get so early pretty much cost him this game. Because he was able to get up screen and
Blaziken pretty much won this game.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Blaziken fared really well against most of his team.
I have absolutely no clue why Shadow Ball was run on a Bulbasaur. It's literally a waste of a move slot, but...
Not sure.
At this point, I was just hoping that Verizon would at least do something, because Verizon was basically my final hope against this team.
Verizon should be able to come through if Diancie gets weakened enough, because Scarf, Focus Blast, cleans, it just cleans house once Diancie gets weakened.
Yeah, it does.
Oh, it's rough that now the Sandstorm is working in favor of 3 out of his 4 remaining Pokemon. And you don't.
I also don't get why you stuck a punch there. Like Skuntank.
It was literally my only attacking that I could have used. Pursuit wouldn't have done anything. Flamethrower wouldn't have done anything. I had default again. Sucker punch.
I don't get quite why you had Flamethrower anyway. Like
it was to just hit a Abomasnow. Really.
You have Poison Jab for a Abomasnow.
Sometimes I don't think. You gotta respect that.
There are moments. There are moments where Sarakihiro is like, "Oh hey, I'm not awake. What happened?"
You have to respect that I don't think sometimes. It's like, when I was making the set, I 700% forgot Skuntank even got Poison Jab for whatever reason.
And then you didn't go for like Flamethrower there. And Flamethrower, you said for a moment, and then you didn't go for it.
That is a fair point.
I was scared of him being scarfed. I didn't want him to be scarfed.
That's another fair point, I guess.
Because, like, Scarf Blizzard is really annoying to deal with. At this point, I tried to fish for the crit. Anyway. I tried to go for the crit. The crit would have won me the game, but it didn't come through.
Sometimes you just need a crit and it doesn't happen.
Yeah. I was hoping for the crit. I really wanted it. But it didn't come to me.
Nope.
But you know what? I'm at least glad this game was over. That's not true.
There's a bright side. Alright, so let's go ahead and hit the replay button on this match. While I finish these numbers.
But yeah. A lot of the time we were battling, I realized that I should have just taken my first option.
Yeah, sometimes your first instinct is better, and then sometimes you lock in. This is more on cartridge because you have no chance to undo it. Sometimes you lock in and then you think about it while your opponent's taking a long time, and you're like,
yeah,
you know what? I really should have done this other move. That that would have been much better.
Like when I just got gyro balled by his fortress, I was thinking about going to a different Pokemon, like entirely. But then at this point, I'm like, this man about to get his rocks up. I'm not gonna have it. But then he freaking gyro balled me.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I think Aki brought some not great options. I don't quite get why Meowstic was brought. I don't really get why Aerodactyl was brought. I wasn't super sold on Skuntank this match. I think Blaziken, Hippo, and Virizion are fine, but just everything else seems like a little weird.
Yeah, I feel like I would have had a much easier time if I had just brought a Slowbro.
You have to believe in the Paul.
Do you have time for our replay? Which one?
Oh wait,
you just finished a battle, maybe?
Oh, did we get yours? Did you finish? Yeah, if you post the replay, we'll do it. We have time.
Yeah. Yeah.
We
Did
totally
you get your battle done? Where's it at?
It's in the replay channel already.
All right. Well, as soon as this replay is done replaying, we'll put the replay from the replay chat into the browser. I couldn't get replay in the sentence one more time. All right. Anyway, though, so the Denver Darkrais are taking a 2-0 victory with 1 KO for Crocodile, 2 for Dancy, and 3 for Abomasnow. They're 4-3 for the main season at a 0 differential. The MVP with 11 KOs for the season is Blacephalon. And Fellstar Miniors, where are we? 1 KO for Skuntank, 1 for Blaziken, and 2 for Virizion. They're 3-4 for the season with -6 differential, and the MVP with 6 KOs is Salamence. Wait, and we're tied with Clefable. And both of these Mons got their KOs in 2 matches, 3-3.
Excuse me.
Alright. So, perfect timing, and now let's get ready to move on to our actual final match of the evening. Just one moment.